The void of the Tarkon expanse was a graveyard of ships, broken hulls floating like ghosts in an endless night. Raiders, smugglers, and mercenaries roamed the debris fields, hunting for fuel, scrap, or blood. Among them sailed the Crimson Maw, the most feared vessel in the sector. Its captain, Rax Vorr, was a legend, a towering alien with obsidian skin and four predatory eyes that gleamed like coals. He'd raided human convoys, dismantled patrol fleets, and carved his name into every bounty ledger in the galaxy. And that was a ship a 16-year-old human boy had just stowed away on. Reed Marlowe hadn't planned to end up here. He'd been born on Eridos Station, a collapsing mining hub orbiting a dead planet. When the company pulled out, they left the miners and their children to starve. Reed survived by stealing, fighting, and lying. He'd heard whispers that Vrax's pirates carried power cells worth more than his entire colony. He thought if he could grab one, maybe he could trade his way off-world. But now he was crouched inside a cargo hold, listening to the rhythmic hiss of alien respirators. Realizing his plan might have been the stupidest thing he'd ever done, he tried to stay quiet. The hold smelled like oil and death. Then, something behind him clicked. A voice rasped, low and guttural. "Little rat." Reed froze. He turned slowly. A pirate towered over him, reptilian and armed, eyes glinting with dark amusement. "What's this? A human thief on our ship?" Before Reed could run, the alien grabbed him by the collar and slammed him against the wall. "Found this one near the fuel vault," the pirate shouted. "Captain's gonna love this." They dragged him to the command deck. The room was filled with smoke and humming machinery, the air thick with a metallic scent of ozone. At the far end stood Rax Vorr himself, massive, scarred, draped in armor carved from the bones of his kills. The alien captain turned, his four eyes focusing on Reed, like a predator sizing a prey. "A human boy," he said, voice deep enough to rattle the walls. "Bold, or suicidal." Reed struggled against the pirate's grip. "I just wanted food," he spat. "You've got more than you need. I was taking what you stole." The crew laughed, a harsh, echoing sound. No one talked of Rax like that and lived. Rax raised a clawed hand. The laughter stopped. "You've got fire," he said quietly. "Most humans beg. You snarl." Reed's heart pounded. "If you're gonna kill me, just do it. Don't talk." That earned a slow, rumbling chuckle. "Kill you? No, boy. I think I'll keep you." The pirates didn't know what to make of it. Rax rarely spared anyone, but he had the boy cleaned up, fed, and assigned to maintenance. Reed spent his first weeks among the crew like a shadow, scrubbing decks, fixing engines, enduring insults. The aliens called him meat pet or spare part. But he learned quickly how the engines breathe, how the cannons charge, how the ship's AI could be coaxed into revealing secrets. And slowly, Vrax began to watch him. One day, after a raid on a trade convoy, the captain called him to the bridge. "You see that?" Vrax gestured at the wreckage spinning through space. "One ship against 4 and we still stand. Do you know why? Because you're monsters?" Reed said bitterly. Vrax's lower eyes narrowed, but the upper ones glimmered with amusement. "Because we fight without fear. Humans, you're kind, fight only when cornered. But you," he leaned closer, voice a growl. "You have the look of something cornered all your life. That makes you dangerous." Reed didn't answer, but something inside him stirred, some twisted mix of pride and hatred. Weeks passed. Raids turned into massacres. Vrax took planets, stripped them bare, and left only smoke behind. But Reed noticed something strange. The captain didn't raid aimlessly. Every attack targeted a human-controlled supply route. "Why humans?" Reed asked one night, as they stood by the viewport. Vrax's voice was low. "Because your Federation destroyed my homeworld. Because they called my people beasts, then bombed our nest from orbit." Reed looked at him. "So this is revenge?" Vrax smiled, showing teeth sharp enough to tear steel. "No, this is balance." Reed wanted to hate him, but the more he saw, the more he learned about the Federation's crimes. The harder that became. Then came the raid on Outpost 7. It was supposed to be routine, grab the fuel, leave before reinforcements arrived. But when they boarded, they found the outpost filled with refugees. Families, children, unarmed workers. Reed froze when he saw them. They reminded him of Eridos Station, The same hollow eyes, the same hopelessness. Rax raised his hand. Take what you can. No survivors. Reed stepped forward. They're not soldiers. The crew hesitated. Rax turned, his expression unreadable. Did you say something, boy? They're innocent, Reed said, voice shaking but firm. If you kill them, you're no better than the Federation. The air on the deck grew heavy. The pirates shifted uneasily. Rax walked toward him slowly, until his shadow covered the boy. You dare compare me to them? Reed didn't flinch. You both killed to feel powerful. The captain stared for a long, tense moment. Then, to everyone's shock, he began to laugh, a deep, booming laugh that echoed through the ship. Ferocity, he murmured, even when staring death in the eye. He turned to his crew. Leave the weak. Take the supplies. No slaughter today. The pirates muttered, but none disobeyed. Reed exhaled shakily. Rax looked at him again, voice almost proud. You see, boy, you command them with fear. I command them with will. One day, you'll understand the difference. That night, Rax summoned him privately to the captain's quarters. You changed my orders, the alien said, standing by the viewport. No one in this galaxy has done that and lived. Reed swallowed hard. Then why am I still breathing? Rax turned, his 4 eyes gleaming. Because I saw something in you. The same fire that once burned in me before the war. You could be more than a scavenger. You could lead. Reed frowned. Lead what? Pirates. Rax smiled faintly. A revolution. He gestured toward a holographic map of the sector. The Federation bleeds my people dry, but they fear humans who fight back. With you at my side, we could unite the broken worlds, show the galaxy that no species deserves to be ruled. Reed hesitated. He dreamed of justice all his life, but not like this, not through blood and fire. I won't help you kill innocents, he said quietly. Rax's smile vanished. Innocents are a luxury, boy. They're only survivors. The next morning, Reed woke to alarms. The Crimson Maw was under attack. Federation cruisers closing in fast. The ship rocked under heavy fire. Rax stormed onto bridge, barking orders. Arm all cannons. Prepare to jump. Reed ran to the engineering console. The hyperdrive's hit. You'll tear the ship apart if you jump now. Rax snarled, slamming a fist into the console. Then fix it, human. Reed's hands flew across the controls. But the system was fried. They were trapped. The Federation's voice crackled over the comms. This is Commander List of the Federation fleet. Surrender immediately or be destroyed. Rax growled. They will not cage me. He reached for the manual override. Reed saw what he was about to do. Overload the ship's core. A suicide strike that would take out both fleets. Captain, stop. Reed shouted. There are people on this ship who don't deserve to die for your revenge. Rax turned, eyes burning. You still don't understand, boy. This is what freedom costs. Reed's hand shot forward, grabbing a plasma cutter. Then I'm not paying that price. He fired. The blast hit the console, short-circuiting the detonation sequence. Sparks flew. Rax roared, lunging at him, claws outstretched. They crashed into the floor, grappling amid smoke and alarms. You think you can kill me? Rax hissed. No. Reed gasped, struggling beneath his weight. But I can stop you. He jammed the cutter into the captain's side. The alien howled, collapsing as blue blood hissed against the deck. The ship lurched violently. Reed pulled himself to his feet, grabbed the emergency beacon, and activated it. The Federation ships closed in, towing the burning Crimson Maw into custody. Hours later, in the medical bay of a Federation cruiser, Reed sat silently as a doctor patched the burns on his arms. A soldier approached. That pirate, Rax, he's still alive, barely. They're putting him in stasis for trial. Reed nodded, saying nothing. The soldier frowned. You stopped him from blowing the sector. You're a hero, kid. Reed looked out the viewport, at the drifting wreck of the Crimson Maw. No, I just stopped one monster before I became another. Weeks later, news spread across the colonies. The Crimson Maw had fallen, its captain captured by a human boy. Some called Reed Marlowe a savior. Others whispered he was no hero, just a pirate who changed sides too late. But in the cold silence of space, Somewhere deep inside a Federation prison transport, Rax Karn awoke from sedation, and the first words that rumbled from his throat were not curses, but laughter. "Ferocious little human," he growled. "You've learned well." And far away, Reed dreamed of the stars, haunted by the strange pride in that voice, and the knowledge that some fires, once lit, never truly die.